Greetings all the teachers and delegates who are watching this video. Today we are going to present our major project QR-based attendance management system. I, Nishu Gupta, and with my teammates Divyanshi Tiwari, Priyanka Lodhi Patel, and Prabhat Kashyap is presenting here a QR-based attendance management system under the guidance of Professor Ziva Vishwakarma. Now, next slide. So, what is QR-based attendance system, and how it will be work? So, it is a digital solution for automated attendance tracking, and the QR. It is basically started with the QR generation and then scanning and all the things. How why QR-based attendance system? Why not pen and paper-based attendance system? Pen and paper-based attendance system is to take too time to mark the attendance and other things, but QR based attendance system need only one time to take all the students attendance. Now how it will be work? Next slide. So, with the advent of technology, there is a constant urge of new transformation. Trying to bring in new methods to make banal tasks easier is not new. Smartphones are very much popular among grad students. Therefore, replacing the pen paper based attendance system for monitor with QR code based attendance system is of great importance. It will not only save time but instigate students to new technologies used in real time. This paper process a system for attendance monitor management using QR code, in which every scholar has to do a QR code scan, which is unique for each lecture. Additionally, this is also used to give students instructions and prompt them not to mark attendance more than once. So, how it will be work? What is the flow of the QR based attendance system? Next slide. So, firstly, the teachers will be registered with the admins, and they can generate the QR code with unique lecture number, with unique their ID, with timestamp and lecture number and subject details. They have to just mention these things. And after generating the QR code, students need to just scan that QR code, and they will be registered by the teachers or the admins. And when they will scan the QR code, and after scanning the QR code, they have to just click submit button, because they are already registered and their attendance will be marked. They can view their attendance system monthly, weekly, and even a daily attendance system. So this is all about the QR based attendance system and how it will be worked. Now I would like to invite Prabhat Kashyap to continue.
So for technology, for front end, we are using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap for responsive and user friendly design. It handles QR scanning and user interaction efficiently. For hosting, we are deploying it on AWS cloud for reliable and scalable infrastructure. For backend, we are developing this in Java MVC architecture for structured code and smooth data flow. Zing library is used for QR code generation and scanning. Google Map API is integrated for geolocation tracking, ensuring location validation for attendance. For database, attendance records are securely stored and managing using MySQL, enabling efficient data retrieval and analysis. Compared with existing solutions, manual attendance system is currently using, and it has mainly mainly some challenges. First, waste of paper due to traditional methods, time consuming time consuming as manual handling inefficient, high chances of proxy attendance due to lack of authentication, human error in manual calculations and record keeping. These inefficiencies make manual systems unsuitable for modern needs, especially in large organizations or dynamic environments. Advantage of QR-based system is fast and accurate attendance tracking, secure with unique QR and data encryption, cost effective, scalable, and flexible for various applications, enables detailed report and real time data analysis. Now, next to Divyanshi Tiwari.
Now this is the time to look for the diagrams which we have integrated in our QR-based attendance management system. Our first diagram is the data flow diagram, which outlines how the data moves in the QR-based attendance management system. The key process here is attendance verification, which begins when a user represented as an external entity, namely student, scans their QR code. The QR code data flows into the system and is processed to extract information like student ID and timestamp. The system then interacts with the student record that stores to validate the user identity and the attendance status. Once verified, the attendance details are updated in the attendance database and the user receives an information about the marking of attendance, that is a confirmation message. This diagram highlights the core process like scanning and updating the records, shows how the data is managed within the system. Now, our next diagram shows the tables of our databases. These databases tables are represented as the very first is users. Each student and a teacher is a user in our system. So, they are uniquely identified by the user ID, which is the primary key in the users table. Now, the second table is attendances. The entire system is based on the marking of attendances. Attendance tables holds the record of the attendance and it is linked to all other tables in the system. Next. The next table is the subjects. These are the subjects that are being taken by the teachers in the university or wherever we are using this QR based attendance management system. It can be identified by its ID and its name. The next is the QR code. As the primary feature is the generation of the new and unique QR code, the data of the QR code needs to be saved so that we can efficiently handle the QR data. Also, we can attendance management can be made easier with it. Next. Now we have to understand the entity relationship model. Finally, the ER diagram, which represents the database structure of the QR based management system. The primary entities are the student, attendance, user, subject, and the teachers. The student entity contains attributes like student ID, name, contact information, etc. The QR code is also an entity linked to the student, which in which the attributes are the QR code ID and its expiration time. It means that the how much time it will be valid for. The attendance record entity captures the details like attendance ID, date, time, and status, that is present or absent, and linked to both the student and the QR code entities. The relationship ensures accurate mapping, such as each student is being uniquely identified and multiple attendance records are being associated with one student. This ER diagram is essential for designing the database, ensuring all the data is stored efficiently and relationships are properly maintained. Now, moving to the use case diagrams. Here we have presented two use case diagrams. The first one is an abstract view and the second diagram is the detailed description of the same use case. So, use case diagram focuses on the user interaction with the QR based attendance system. The actors include students and the teachers. The students scans the QR code and the teachers are the one who generates the QR code. Admins here or the staff manages the attendance records and generates the report. The main use case for students are scan QR code and receive the confirmation while the admins handle the use cases like adding student record, adding a teacher record, view the attendance report and monitor activity. The lines connecting the actors in the use case shows how each role interacts with the system. For an instance, if we consider a student actor, it interacts directly with scanning the QR code in the use case while the admin oversees the report generation and the database management. This diagram ensures that all the user functionalities are clearly defined and accounted for. Now we will move forward with Priyanka. Over to you, Priyanka.
So thank you so much, Divyanshi. Now that we understand what QR code based attendance systems are, let's explore how they are being used in different fields. In education, schools and colleges use QR codes to mark student attendance in classrooms or events. For instance, a teacher can display a QR code on the screen and students scan it under a minute, incorporates, often utilizes QR codes for employees to check in and out efficiently. For example, an employee scans a QR code at the entrance and their working hours are logged automatically. In events at a college, fest, or seminar, participants can scan a QR code at the entry point. This ensures quick check-ins and allows organizers to track attendance for certificates or feedback purposes. In healthcare, in hospitals, staff use QR codes for shift check-ins, ensuring accurate attendance tracking for doctors and nurses. Patient can use the same system for quick generation registration. In government, at government offices, employees can scan QR codes at their desks or entrances to mark attendance. It can also be used for secure tracking of visitors during official meetings. In our own college, the system could be used during events like workshops or seminars. Instead of manually marking attendance, participants can scan a QR code at the registration desk, ensuring a smooth check-in in process. Moving to its conclusions and future scope, our QR-based attendance systems make attendance tracking faster and easier for schools and colleges. It is accurate, convenient, and saves time by avoiding manual mistakes. Students can quickly mark their attendance using a mobile app, which is simple to use and keeps their data secure. Future updates may include smart features like location-based attendances and or reminders. Advanced analytics and integration with learning tools will make it more useful. Talking about its references, we use the Zing library in Java for creating and decoding QR codes efficiently. Moving to real-world example, universities in Singapore and India already use QR-based systems like My Campus app or Customs in-house app to manage attendance.